This story is inspired by real flood disasters in the United States. Some names and personal details have been changed to protect privacy. For 14-year-old Emily living in Texas, it began like any other ordinary morning. Her mother was making breakfast. Her father was getting ready for work. Her little brother was searching for his school backpack. No one imagined that within a few hours, their entire world would change forever. Dark clouds gathered across the sky. Heavy rain poured relentlessly. The nearby river overflowed, and emergency alerts warned residents to evacuate immediately. Like many families, Emily's family thought they still had time. They were wrong. By evening, floodwater had reached the first floor of their home. Emily held her little brother's hand as tightly as she could. Her mother was crying. Her father desperately called 911, begging for help. Then, without warning, one side of the house collapsed. A powerful wave of water swept through the living room. The family was torn apart in seconds. Emily managed to grab onto a large piece of floating wood. As the current carried her away, she could still hear her little brother screaming, "Emily, don't let go!" But within moments, his voice disappeared beneath the roar of the flood. Hours later, a rescue helicopter found Emily clinging to the debris. She was rushed to a nearby hospital. When she finally woke up, her first question was, "Where is my family?" No one answered. The silence in the room said everything. That day, Emily lost her mother, her father, and her little brother. For months, she barely spoke. Every night she had the same nightmare, her brother reaching out his hand, crying, "Emily, don't let go." She blamed herself every single day. She believed that if she had been stronger, she could have saved him. Eventually, with the help of counselors and therapists, Emily slowly began to heal. One day, she visited a disaster relief shelter. There, she met children who had lost their parents, parents who had lost their children, families who had lost everything. For the first time, she realized she wasn't alone. Instead of letting her pain destroy her, she decided to let it give her purpose. She trained as a disaster response volunteer. Whenever floods, hurricanes, or other natural disasters struck, Emily was among the first to arrive. Years later, during another flood rescue mission, she pulled a frightened little girl from the wreckage. The child held Emily's hand tightly and whispered, "Will I ever see my mommy again?" Emily's eyes filled with tears. She remembered her little brother. She hugged the girl and softly replied, "As long as there is hope, we never stop searching." Even today, every year, Emily visits the river where she lost her family. She places flowers on the riverbank and quietly says, "I couldn't save you, but I will spend the rest of my life trying to save others." Sometimes life takes everything away from us. But the deepest pain can become the greatest reason to give hope to someone else.